Atin Yan. Catch the latest news about the latest happenings in and around the Ateneo. Atin Yan. Be in the know and get to know persons and personages in the Ateneo. Atin Yan. Atin Yan. Ateneo Yan. Atin Yan. Fly high, Blue Eagle flying.
And good afternoon. This is Chris Castillo from the Loyola Schools, and you're listening to Radio Katipunan 87.9. And this is Atin Yan.
Atin Yan. Atin Yan. Ateneo Yan. Atin Yan. Fly high, Blue Eagle flying.
Okay, so it's September 9. Okay, belated happy birthday to Mama Mary, who celebrated her birthday yesterday, and also belated happy anniversary to my brother, Kuya Mundi, who celebrated his anniversary with his wife Adora. Pero this afternoon po, wala po ang aking usual partner na si Cholo Mallilin, pero meron akong partner for the afternoon. That kind of sounds mysteriously sexy, no? Currently, and to add to the mystery, we're currently not on Facebook, no. So we are live on air sa 87.9 your FM bands, no. But we're experiencing some web-based challenges. All right. So this episode, together with all the other episodes of Radio Katipunan this day, all the programs today, will be aired once the technical issues have been worked out, and so you could still catch the program on FB hopefully later this afternoon or this evening. But definitely we're here, we're live at 87.9, and you're listening to Atin Yan with one of our coolest friends, all right, here in the Loyola Schools, Mr. Benjo Afuang from the Office of College Athletics. Palakpakan naman natin si Benjo. Woo! 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 And the crowd goes wild. Punong-puno po actually dito. Parang Araneta tong studio ngayon eh. Hindi lang nila nakita. I love you, Benjo! Ah! Ayan. Kalma lang po. Lalabas po si Benjo maya-maya. Pila lang sa autograph hanggang sa Paseo de Riley, no? Okay na yan. Okay. Alright. Benj, kumusta?
Okay naman.
So thank you for popping by again. I think this is the second time na magkasama tayo.
Yes,
no?
yes.
But of course, Mr. Benjo Afuang being part of our college athletics is always present. And nakikita mo rin yan sa TV eh. Diba? Pag siya yung nakasalamin doon na medyo dumadami gray hair na natin, kapatid.
Ay, oo.
Tumatanda na tayo sa Ateneo.
That's a testament of hard work.
Of hard work. And speaking of hard work, all right. So for those who were able to catch the first Ateneo game, the first Ateneo Lasal game yesterday, all right. Awa ng Diyos sa tulong ni Mama Mary siguro. We won 81-69 against our friends at DLSU, but a good game nonetheless, no? Palakpakan kaya naman natin ng Team Ateneo, no? Ang ating Blue Eagles. Woo! 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 Nagpalakpakan na ba tayo? Palakpakan natin ulit.
Sinabi nung ako'y umatras.
Yan. So congratulations to the second win. The second win of the Blue Eagles. Pero alam naman natin, syempre pag versus Lasal, mas intense, no? But really what we'd like to talk about this afternoon, no? It's not so much per se the specific games we'll be having, but really the season, no? Anong season na tayo ngayon, Benj?
It's season 82.
Season 82
Yep.
of UAAP, and Ateneo is the host school?
Yes.
All right.
Host for the season?
For the season. What does it mean to be the host of a UAAP season?
Well, basically, we're handling most of the logistical requirements for the major sports, primarily basketball and volleyball.
Okay.
And of course, we were in charge of the UAAP opening ceremonies.
Mm-hmm. Which was also quite a spectacle.
Yes, last September 1
Yes,
at the MOA
yes.
Arena. So right now we're all busy with basketball tournaments and preparing for the other sports to come for this sem.
For this sem. So which sports are going to start this semester?
I think the
So
next,
basketball is started.
Yes, basketball is starting. The next one would be badminton.
Badminton.
If I'm not mistaken, I think judo towards the latter part
Of this sem.
but I'm not sure with that because what's different for this year would be we're a bit compressing all the schedules
Okay.
because of the upcoming SEA Games in
The Southeast Asian Games. Oh, tama,
which
tama.
the Philippines is hosting. So we have to really finish all the first semester sports by the 30th, before the 30th of November.
Ah, wow. Compressed nga.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why if you notice the schedules for the basketball games, we have Wednesdays that have 10:30 a.m. games. So there are 3 men's basketball games for Wednesdays, all televised on SNA 23. But primarily that's to compress the schedule, so we may end a bit earlier than usual.
All right. And speaking of season 82, no, and Ateneo being the host, we put together a lot of new things. There's a new logo of sorts, no?
Yes.
Diba? And also there's a theme that we're following. Right?
So,
Can you tell us a little more about that and maybe some backstories? How did we arrive at those?
right now, of course, season 82, it's the theme or our tagline is all for more.
All for more. Man.
Our partner agency, Expedio, helped us develop that tagline for the season.
Oman Tanchinko.
Yes, the great, the
The-
very great, the legendary,
The legendary Oman. Okay, okay.
of Expedio.
Expedio.
His team helped us develop the tagline and the logo for the season. But to explain it, it's more of the inspiration is, of course, the Jesuit value of Magis. It's like all for more.
Yes.
So, we envisioned this season for all the athletes to give more than what is just expected. So when it comes to their games, of course the people watching also, we're all out when we support our team. So we're just trying to strive for excellence.
And I think what struck a lot of people about the tagline, no, parang if you're familiar with Ateneo, you'd know galing to sa Ateneo, no, it's inspired clearly, no, by Magis, but also we have found a way to articulate Magis in a collective sense.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
All for more, diba? Parang it somehow, no, but I'm sure it will not affect the actual games, no, but it almost promotes a certain, diba, collaboration, a certain unity.
Yes,
No,
of
more
course.
than the competitive element of UAAP.
As much as Ateneo is the host, of course, we want the season to be not just for Ateneo,
Yes.
but it's really for all the UAAP schools, all the athletes. So
all the fans.
everything, whatever we've been doing from the start, from the opening ceremonies, we invited all the athletes. Our focus is really for all of them to enjoy the season.
That's
The
right.
UAAP is not just for a particular sport, but for all the student athletes.
Sakto. And it's also if our especially our alumni, no, and all the Ateneo friends have noticed, we celebrate the athletes through the bonfire.
Yes, yes.
Diba? Hindi na dati kasi parang pag nanalo, may
Yeah.
bonfire. Kapag hindi pinalad, may thank you mass. Diba? Pero ngayon po, no, for the past 3 years, I think, we've been having the bonfire
5
5 years
I
na
think,
regularly.
yes.
No, we've been having the bonfire regularly, staying true.
at least once
Yes,
every
no,
year.
at least once every year, staying true to the win or lose. It's the school we choose element ng ating community na if we win, thank you Lord, well and great, and we'll celebrate. If we don't win in certain teams, certain games, that's still, we still celebrate it. No?
Yes.
So, at ngayon, kung sakasakali, at dahil nga the first part of the season, I guess, and has to end by November. And then it'll continue after. Ganun ba?
By the second semester.
By the second semester
Yes.
na. No? So parang may gap lang din talaga to give way to the SEA Games.
Yes, we give way to the SEA Games. Then by December, that would be towards the end of the first semester already. Eh?
Yes.
So once they come back by January, that's most of the teams will be preparing already, and I think the seasons for the second sem sports will start around February.
February pa. Okay. So tuloy-tuloy pa rin, no? And so if we were, abangan natin when we might have when we will have the bonfire. For sure we'll have one. But before we, of course, celebrate all those things, how do we get to support the various UAAP teams and the UAAP games, no? So last week we talked about Student Wednesdays.
Yes, Student Wednesdays.
So isa rin po itong handog ng Ateneo bilang host, no, para mas maraming maka-enjoy in a sense ng games. And can you tell us more about the mechanics of Student Wednesdays?
Student Wednesdays, for all the Wednesday games, at least for the elimination round, the price of the upper box tickets will be 35 pesos.
Parang Gen Ad.
Parang Gen Ad. Parang lower pa.
Lower pa, yeah.
I think Gen Ad is around 50?
50 na,
or
tama.
something. So, yeah, it's really to encourage more students to come to the games and watch live. Because we've noticed a lot of the students, they tend to watch on their gadgets, their PCs, kasi nga yung live stream and all. Which, of course, it's also a way to support our teams, but nothing beats being there live and actually experiencing the action and the excitement of the games.
So, to be clear, the Student Wednesdays promo, so to speak, is available to all students.
All students. All students
from
schools.
All the schools, so all the fans at that. Yes. Or do you have to be a student? Meaning you have to show your ID dun sa ticket booth?
Well, yeah. I think you do have to.
Okay. So at least student. Okay. Hindi pwede yung nagtitipid lang po na yuppie. Okay.
Pag mukhang student, baka makalusot.
Baka. Okay.
But it's really primarily for the students, because we want more of the students to be there during the games, because given na yung the alumni, they're always there, they've always supported our teams, but we want more students to be there also and participate during the games.
At iba rin po talaga yung energy na naibibigay at nakukuha when you're at the games, no? Una, the cheering pa lang, damang-dama mo yung drums, di ba? Pipintigang yung puso kasabay ng bass. Okay. And may mga nagaganap dyan na off camera na maganda ring maranasan, no? So Student Wednesdays, all right, where the tickets for upper B.
Yes, upper box. And up, kumbaga, or rather, physically, going up. the two. This is true for Araneta and for MOA. Yes.
Okay, wow, 35. Isipin mo, wag ka na lang bumili muna ng Starbucks once at makakapanood ka na 4 times. Di ba? Di ba, Jay? Pwede yun, no? Tipid-tipid lang ng konting Starbucks, may 4 games ka na.
70 pesos mo, may ka-date ka na.
70 pesos, di ba? Nung panahon natin, sulit na yun.
70 pesos, 4 na kayo.
Pwede. And when will there be an Ateneo game that falls on a Wednesday?
This week, on Wednesday,
so 2 days from now.
11.
Per 11, yes.
September 11, we have a game against UST. At the Araneta Coliseum. That would be 10:30 a.m.
Okay. So siya yung pasok, kasi tama ba may 2 or 3 games in the morning?
There are 2 games in the morning.
Up to 12:30.
Yes.
At yun yung pwede ka actually magstay for all games, diba?
The first 2 games, the 10:30 and the 12:30 game.
I mean 8 a.m. pag women's.
The women's games are at 8 a.m. So
10:30
for on Wednesday, actually the 8 a.m. game is our women's team, our women's basketball team versus the UST women's basketball team.
All right.
So 2-1 na rin. So support both teams already.
Nice.
So from 8 o'clock up to
Mga 10 yan. Earlier.
11:30, 12. So it's an Ateneo UST affair.
All right.
Then afterwards, there are other games until yung 4 p.m. is the last game for the day.
Yes, but the ticket, the Student Wednesdays ticket in a sense is actually applicable, I think lang, no? If tama tong binigay sa ating mechanics. For the first 3 games. The 8 a.m., which is a women's game.
Yes.
The 10:30, which is the one we'll be having with UST this Wednesday.
Yes.
And then the 12:30.
Yeah.
Then after that,
That's a separate ticket.
shuffle, labas na. Kailan
Yeah.
lumabas. Naalala ko yung panahon dati na, di ba? Pag ang sini noon, pwede ka magstay buong araw eh.
Oo, pag you enter sa middle nung...
Oo, pwede kang lumabas din at a certain point.
tapos,
Pwede mo
panoorin siya
ulitin.
5 times.
No. Mga panahon na
Wala kang
masyadong ginagawa or gusto mo lang magpalipas oras.
Wala.
In quotes.
wala kang kasama, gano'n.
Wala kang kasama. Ikaw wala kang kasama nun, di ba? Nagkikita kami ni Benjo doon. Wala siyang kasama. Wala akong kasama.
Kabilang dulo tayo.
Magkabilang dulo. Sa nasulok. Diyan sa Robinsons. Ano pa Robinsons? Metro East. Yan. May love seats dyan sa bandang. Alam mo ba yun, Jay? Alam mo. Grabe to. All right, no, but but kidding aside, I think I hope the students avail of this promo. Thank you to the organizers, to the host, of course, Ateneo for thinking it up. Imagine that 3 games for 35 pesos. Technically, you get to support a women's team and then 2 other games pa. No, sulit na sulit Wednesdays. All right. Now, for all the other upcoming schedules of the games, what sites, what social network platforms and accounts should our fans follow?
For Instagram and Twitter, there's the official UAAP account, which is UAAP_official. Both on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
Of course, we also have the Go Ateneo account on both Instagram and Twitter, and
Twitter.
we also on Facebook.
Also,
We post updates of schedules and results of games, team standings.
That's right.
So it's all there.
It's all there. Kapag ano ba, Benj, pag nagkaroon ng cancellation of classes, what happens to the games scheduled on that day?
Well,
Ano bang technicalities dyan?
actually, that would really depend on the actual condition of the weather, no?
Okay.
Of course, we also prioritize the safety of the students. So if the weather's really not cooperative for that day and it's very dangerous for our students to be outside, the UAPs will also cancel or postpone the games for that day and reschedule it na lang for another game schedule.
And the tickets will be honored on that rescheduled day.
Yes. Or unless otherwise na the venue would be different. So I think there would be a trade-in na gagawin. Because for example, the game is scheduled on a certain day in Araneta. And then it gets postponed, then rescheduled for another day, but Araneta won't be available, then it's Mo already. Then you would have to use a different ticket. So
you can trade in.
you can trade it in. Parang,
Okay. So, importante po yan, no? So, it's not automatic that when classes for the college level are suspended, that the games are suspended, right? You have to, I guess, check the Go Ateneo page.
Actually, the UAP official, UAP_official
is the better one.
Instagram and Twitter would be the better one
to give the advisory.
To give the advisories for cancellation of games also.
Oo. Kasi, syempre, di ba? First and foremost, estudyante at meron tayong mga pag-iingat na kailangan gawin. No? So, again, that's why it's good to follow, or especially for the fans, to follow these 2 accounts. Again, that's UAAP_official on Instagram and Twitter. And also the Go Ateneo account, also on IG and Twitter. Alright. Sige. We'll just Okay lang ba, Benj? Mag-ano lang tayo? Mag-promote lang ako ng ilang upcoming events.
No problem.
No problem. So, mamaya, ito, pwede mo itong i-promote. Para co-host ka na rin. Yan. Saka, alam ko, mahilig ka magbasa ng mga ganyan eh.
Oh yes, of course.
Compilations of homilies. Di ba? Father Arnel. Close kayo ni Father, di ba?
Yes,
He's
full of nets on an empty boat.
on an empty boat. Yan. Pag-usapan po natin yan in a bit. No? But some ongoings here in the university. So tomorrow, September 10, we'll be having our annual Traditional University Awards, the Special Academic Convocation, as it's also called. It'll be at the Hyundai Hall, Arete, starting at 3 p.m. If I'm not mistaken, most, if not all of the classes in the Katipunan campus will be ending somewhere around noon time. No? So, Benj, kung may sundo ka, yan para traffic lang, abang-abangan natin.
I think I have to check kung...
Parang between 11 to 12:30 magpapauwi na ng iba't ibang units eh.
Yeah.
Kasi nga po, at 3 o'clock, magsisimula na yung Special Academic Convocation. And we'll be talking more about the details or the awardees rather, of the Special Academic Convocation in a future episode of Atin Yan. We don't want to preempt too much the awarding that will be happening tomorrow. All right. But also this week on Thursday, September 12, all right, we have it's a talk, all right, called Sa Timog ng Alameda. Sa Timog ng Alameda, hosted by the School of Humanities from 11 to 12:30 p.m. at the 5th floor of the new Rizal Library. All right. This is brought to you also by Anino Comics, no? So an imprint of Adarna House Incorporated in partnership with the Embassy of Chile. Nakapunta ka na ba ng Chile?
Hindi pa eh.
Pero nakakain ka na ng Chile.
Hindi ako mahilig sa mga
Hindi ka mahilig sa mga na Chile?
Pero chill lang ako.
Pero chill. Si Ben, chill na chill po yung si Benjo. Maliban na lang kung mainit sa court. Siyempre. No, but yeah. And it's brought to you by the Embassy of Chile through the Directorate of Cultural Affairs, the Ateneo Institute of Literary Arts and Practices, or ILAP, and the Rizal Library. Alright, so sa Timog ng Alameda, September 12, 11 to 12:30. Right, at the Rizal Library. And then also brought to you by ILAP. Again, ILAP is the Ateneo Institute of Literary Arts and Practices. On Friday naman, September 13. Friday the 13th, kapatid.
Grabe.
Nako, maraming...
Swerte yan.
Maraming black cats. Na sana neutered na. So dapat binabantayan ng CSMO tsaka ng AIS. No? Kung magsakaling maraming black cats on campus. But on Friday, ang isa pang abangan natin, maliban sa Black Cats, ay ang Bayong Session, the ILAP Discussion Series, right? This in partnership with the Filipino Department, which will be happening at 5 to 7 p.m. at Gonzaga 305. So what is this? Basahin ko na lang po yung write-up nila, no, para we don't miss anything. Mahaba-haba pala ang write-up nila, Benj. Abutin tayo ng 3 o'clock. Kailangan natin matapos soon. Kasi nga po naghahanda para sa Special Academic Convocation. Ayan. So, well, okay. Gets ko na. Bagong Bayong Session, the ILAP Discussion Series. So, they will be featuring, alright, several faculty, several writers, alright, and they will be having a discussion, all right, with this particular themes, all right, or rather these following people, no, so you have an idea who will be the speakers, all right. John Carlo Gloria for performance studies, Charmaine Hernandez for ecofeminism. Anong sabihin kaya nun?
Masyadong deep yan.
Masyadong hindi namin kinaya ni Benjo ito. No? Ram Anayan, Geocriticism. Alright. And Aaron De La Cruz, Anthrozoology. Mamaya pag napanood niyo yung Facebook feed nito, makikita niyo yung pagiging confounded ng aming look. We're perplexed. And ecofeminism. Alright, and anthrozoology. Nag-zoology ako noon, gets ko yun. Anthrozoology, di ko gaano. Alam mo ba yun, Jay? Hindi rin. So may alam po dyan, baka pwedeng tulungan nyo kami. And then to cap off this week, alright, on September 14, Saturday, there will be a tribute done by the Ateneo Chamber Singers for Maestro Ryan Cayabyab. Yeah, so it's a tribute concert for Maestro Ryan Cayabyab that will be happening at 6 p.m. at the Church of the Jesus this Saturday, September 14. Yon. And then, these are some of the highlight activities this coming week of the Ateneo, but please do check the respective calendars, the respective sites of the different units from the basic ed, grade school, junior high school, and senior high school, the Loyola Schools, and the professional schools for their more local activities. No? Ang dami-daming kaganapan. Alright. At we're hoping everyone could find something that they like and participate in. Okay. And speaking of involvements naman ng GESCOM or ng Tanging Yaman store, I'll do two and then I'll let ating kapatid na Benjo to do one. Alright. Unahin ko lang muna. We talked about this last Thursday sa Himig Ateneo. This is now the actual book, music book. Alright. I'll hold it up to the camera for our Facebook friends to see later on. It's Mass for Unity. So this was launched, if I'm not mistaken, this last Saturday, no? September 7. All right. So the CDs of this, and there's the musical book, no? All English liturgical hymns. Okay, para kaming ano tawag dun sa.
But wait, there's more.
Oo, Shop TV. All right. But wait, there's more. Okay. You don't just get the book; you get a CD. Okay, no. But Mass for Unity, all English liturgical hymns by Mr. Jerry Olaguer. All right, so now available at the Tanging Yaman store. All right, it was launched just last Saturday. No? So please do support this. And then, ikaw naman kapatid, paki-promote lang itong librong ito. Fresh off the press yan.
Fresh off the press?
Yes. Ang title
please support The Empty Boat Full of Nets.
Empty Boat Full of Nets.
An anthology of homilies by Father Arnel Aquino S.J.
Ayan. So, pang ilang, if I'm not mistaken, ito atang ikatlong anthology of homilies by our Father Jesuits, but it's the first of Father Arnel. Okay, wow. Kailan ba to, Jay, lumabas lang? Wala pa to last ton eh. Kalalabas lang. So, mainit-init pa, no?
Mainit pa?
Empty boat. Full of... What the?
Meron pala tayong ganun.
May ganun pala kami, no? Kalain mo, no, Benjo? But yes, so, here, it's 259 pages. Well, probably a little more, no? Up to 260 plus pages ng reflections and homilies by Father Arnel Aquino. Right? So, of course, Father Arnel is also known for his numerous contributions to Jesuit music. Na nakakatulong talaga na sa ating mga reflections, sa ating mga retreats and whatnot, no? So, this is how much? Free for the first 200. Hindi, joke lang po. Huwag yung dumugin at malilugi ang GESCOM. Kasi nga, it's very hot off the press, so wala pa siyang price tag. But I would assume...
It's priceless.
The content definitely is priceless. But the book is maybe 250 to 300, thereabouts. Nagbibigay ba tayo ng senior citizen sa GESCOM? Oo. Aba, not that it applies, but pabili ko na lang sa akin, tita, para medyo makamenos. But no, really, this one, together with Startle, together with Father Johnny also has a compilation of sa Father Jet, yung Startle, yung kay Father. We did also, dalawang books na kay Father. No? And then si Father Johnny also has several. Father Mallilin also released one last Holy Week-ish. No? So yan po, no? Of course, to our Father Jesuits, thank you for doing all of these. And then last is a concert, right? But this is not from Jescom or Tanging Yaman, but from the Tanging Yaman Foundation. So we're promoting it for them in collaboration with ABS-CBN, kung saan po dating talent si Benjo.
Yes, I'm very talented.
Oo. Ano nga yung show mo doon?
TV Patrol.
TV! Patrol! Okay.
Nahuli ako minsan eh.
Oo. Ikaw pala yun. Yung iniiba yung boses. Yan. Nahuli po si Benjo na tumatawid para magbigay ng pagkain sa batang sa bangketa.
Kaya jaywalking.
Huwag natin i-judge lahat na nakikita natin sa TV. But this concert, all right, so it's brought to you by Tanging Yaman Foundation and ABS-CBN in cooperation with San Miguel Corporation and One Meralco Foundation. Right, it's called All About Love. All About Love. All right, a back-to-back concert with Tito and Nephew. So Louie Ocampo and Father Manoling Francisco SJ. I would assume si Louie Ocampo ang tito at si Father Mano ang nephew. Tama ba? Malamang naman. Well, yeah.
I think
Mr. Louie Ocampo has been around much longer. No? But actually, nung una ko nalaman, magtiyo pala tong dalawang ito. No? Di husay. No? Ito, Benjo, I'll pass this on to you. Maybe you can read this for us. These are some of the performers during the concert. Mga friends mo din tayo, diba?
mga inabot na to ng tito ko.
So, sino magpa-perform sa All About Love?
There's Mr. Martin Rivera.
Martin.
Between Escalante. Eric Santos.
Eric.
Arman Ferrer. Zephanie Di Maranan. The Ateneo Chamber Singers.
Alright.
Bukas Palad Music Ministry. Hangad Music Ministry. Tinig Barangka Choir. And the ABS-CBN Philharmonic Orchestra. Ayan. So All About Love happening on September 29. At the Meralco Theater.
Sunday. Okay, September 29, Sunday at the Meralco Theater. If we want to know more, so it's a benefit concert for the scholarship and housing programs of Tanging Yaman Foundation. For more ticket, or rather for inquiries regarding tickets and how else you could help the foundation, please call this landline number 426-5996 or dito to sa Ateneo 426-6001 local 5889. Jescom ata ito, no? All right. So for ticket inquiries and other information on how else you could help scholars, all right, please contact those numbers. And again, we're inviting you to All About Love on September 29, Sunday at the Meralco Theater. 7. There are two shows, kapatid. Isang 3 p.m. na matinee.
Like you, the matinee idol.
Di ba ito yung animal? Manatee ba? Yung spelling eh. Pag lumalabo na yung mata mo eh. Manatee, matinee. 3 p.m. and then a gala at 7:30. I would assume the prices might vary. Alright, no? As well as probably there might be a dress code somewhere there, no? But yan, abangan po natin. So, right before we start, we have to wrap things up a little earlier this afternoon. We just really wanted to share to you, some key points about the 82nd season of UAAP and also some events happening here. But again, Benj, any final invitations or greets then from the athletics team of the Ateneo?
Well, we'd like to invite all the students and of course the Ateneo community to come out and support all of our teams for this 82nd season of the UAAP. Just come out and enjoy the games and support our teams as they compete for the university.
Yeah. And mga personal na bate sa iyong may bahay, anak.
Nice kong bati ng aking bahay.
Hello, bahay.
May bahay ako.
Oo, sana nakalock ka pag walang tao.
Okay naman sila.
Okay naman sila. Salamat. And,
Thank you, Chris.
We hope we can also have some of our athletes even come on board.
Sure.
When of course when it wouldn't be a distraction to them to be doing extracurriculars. All right. So, but again, on behalf of Cholo Mallilin, all right, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Radio Katipunan 87.9. This was Atin Yan. Special greets pala bukas, kapatid, birthday nung may bahay ko. Ayan. So, happy birthday to
Happy
Lay.
birthday sa iyong bahay.
Oo. Sa aking may happy birthday. All about love din yan.
Napakaswerteng
Ko.
Napakaswerte mo.
Na may nagmamahal sa akin ganito. But yeah, happy birthday. And to yun, si Mr. Mallilin kasi po ay may sakit. No? So kung nakikinig ka, kapatid, pagaling, may trabaho pa tayo bukas sa academic convo. Alright, but yes, so thank you very much. We'll catch you on Thursday for Himig Ateneo naman. And again, next Monday here in Atin Yan. Our guest next Monday would be the art gallery winners na ba? That's 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, no. We'll be featuring. We have a lineup. No, thanks especially to our good friend Justin, who's been helping us with our guestings. No, so thank you very much. Good afternoon. This is Radyo Katipunan 87.9.
Atin Yan. Catch the latest news about the latest happenings in and around the Ateneo. Atin Yan. Be in the know and get to know persons and personages in the Ateneo. Atin Yan. Atin Yan. Ateneo yan. Atin Yan. Bye.